This video is going to be a basic overview of the Unity game engine that we'll be using throughout this course. Here you can see the main window in Unity, and I've already got our game project open. There are several separate panels that are visible inside this main window. Let's take a look at a couple of these. We'll start with the project view down in the bottom left corner. This is where we can see all of the assets that are loaded into the project. The main folder we'll be concerning ourselves with is the Sounds folder. If I click on one of the subfolders inside of Sounds, I can see the sound files that have been imported into the game. For example, in the Ambience folder, you can see the hum background and the rain background that we'll be creating during the course. If I click on one of these files, I can use the inspector view on the right-hand side to see information about the file, to see a waveform overview, and even to audition the file. When you first open the game project, all of these files will be silent placeholder files that you replace with your own sounds. In order to find these sounds and replace them, you can simply right-click on the file in the project view and choose Reveal in Finder. This will show you where the files exist on your hard drive, and you'll simply drag and drop your new files into this folder to replace the placeholder sounds. Another important view inside the Unity project is the Game view. This is where you'll actually play the game to hear how your sounds sound inside the game level. In the Game View control bar, you can click on the Aspect drop-down menu if you want to change the aspect ratio. And on the right side, you'll see the Maximize on Play button, which determines whether the game will play at this size or be maximized to the full size of Unity's main window. So those are the primary windows that we'll be dealing with inside of Unity throughout this video series. Let's go ahead and play our game level and listen to some examples of the finished sound assets you'll be creating throughout this video series. Okay, so there you're able to hear some of the sounds that we'll be designing, including the ambient backgrounds, the player and robot footsteps, and the weapon sounds. As you'll see as we go through the video series, many of the sounds, such as explosions, are preloaded into the game because they're simply not practical for us to design using items you'd find laying around the house. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started designing our sounds.